This duck-like dinosaur was Halszkaraptor, which spent most of its time living in the water, or along the water's edge. Halszkaraptor possessed physical adaptations that allowed it to thrive in both aquatic and terrestrial environments. It repeatedly demonstrated a series of remarkable hunting techniques in the water, leaving the nearby Grusimimus completely astonished. Curious about what it had just witnessed, the Grusimimus slowly made its way toward the center of the lake. However, its massive body made diving underwater impossible. Fortunately, its 2.5-meter-long forelimbs proved to be incredibly useful. It would carefully watch the movements of fish beneath the surface, then suddenly strike the water with tremendous force. The powerful impact would send unlucky fish flying onto the shore. All it had to do then was walk over and pick up its prey. The captured fish probably could never understand why a dinosaur that appeared to be a plant eater had developed a habit of catching and eating fish. In reality, Grusimimus was an omnivorous dinosaur. When food became scarce, it would even prey on smaller dinosaurs to survive. But because it had no teeth, it could only swallow fish whole. This bizarre feeding behavior left passing Ornithomimus completely stunned. After discovering how effective this method was, the Grusimimus quickly became attached to its new lifestyle. As time passed, the Grusimimus eventually reached full adulthood. At this stage of its life, its most important task was to find a mate and pass on its genes to the next generation. Before long, a dinosaur with a bright blue neck and sail-like back slowly approached. It was a male Grusimimus. The difference in feather coloration served as a natural way to distinguish males from females. The male immediately raised its head high, spread its long forelimbs, and displayed an elegant and eye-catching courtship posture. The female Grusimimus, seeing such a display for the very first time, was quickly captivated by the male's dance. Before long, the two formed a pair. Soon afterward, the female became pregnant and began laying eggs. She carefully arranged the eggs in a large circle. Then she settled down in the center of the nest. Using the heat generated by her massive body, she incubated the eggs surrounding her. However, this unique nesting strategy came with a major disadvantage. It made the nest highly vulnerable to predators and egg thieves. Among the most troublesome of them was Troodon, a dinosaur notorious for stealing eggs. At that very moment, several Troodon could be seen on a distant hillside. They had already set their sights on the Grusimimus nest, yet the Grusimimus could do little but watch. Faced with some of the largest known Troodon-like predators in Asia, it had no way to stop them from approaching its nest. As the danger drew closer and closer, the Grusimimus could only assume a defensive stance, hoping to intimidate the predators and drive them away before it was too late.